Welcome back. The preparations for the Osun State August 9th gubernatorial election is heating up with the candidates of the PDP and the APC as leading contenders. While the PDP seems confident of replicating its success in Ekiti State, APC is determined to retain its mandate in Osun State. What are your thoughts on the two candidates? How do you think it will play out? Please join the conversation on 070-8066-8014. You can tweet to us at YourViewTVC. We'd like to hear your thoughts on this. All right, as I said, Aregbesola, obviously, you know me from day one. I'm not really a big fan of Aregbesola. There's something about the guy that turns me off. But I cannot close my eyes to the work that's been done in the state. That's the truth.
I totally share your sentiments. I didn't like him. I wasn't impressed by him. But then I got invited. I'm from Osun State, and I got invited to empower youths in the entertainment industry. And when I got into Osun, I was impressed. Now, Lagosian like me, I'm waking up at 7 a.m. I'm staying in their quarters. They had this quarters for commissioners. I'm waking up at 7 a.m. They're already in the office. The governor is there till late at night having meetings with commissioners. They are all technocrats. It's business. It's not. We're not doing politics here.
Like you be dragging your feet in Lagos.
This 4 years is from Osun Youth Empowerment Scheme, employing 1,000 youths every year.
I heard that they've actually employed 40,000 youth already. Wow. Research I read, 40,000.
As they graduate, once there's space, they fill up the space immediately. And I was impressed, honestly. You know,
and even with the appointment, I mean, because I don't want anybody to think that we are here to promote Aregbesola. That's not the truth. That's not the idea. The idea really is to lay down the facts. What are the facts? Is he working or is not working? But I mean,
he's definitely working.
For me,
yes.
You know me. I don't know him personally, but I love the guy.
Oh, really?
Yes, I like him.
Okay, well,
number one is that you know, he's not even from that's not from that
religious connection.
But one thing is that he's a good politician. This man connects with everybody. Even when he was commissioner in Lagos State, he connects with the people. So he's not the kind of compared to what happened in Ekiti, the lack of a connection between the government and people. That is not what we play out.
Well, people say he's a mixture of a fire share and a fire me, where he does the work and he's also the man of the people.
Yes.
But I was a bit skeptical about that because I'm like, this is your man of the people. Is it when you, wait 1 second. Is it when you became governor that became man of the people? Because you were in Lagos State for
and X amount of years. I didn't feel you as a man of the people.
So did you become a man of the people when you became governor? And even if that's the case, really, but can we really?
As a commissioner in Lagos State, not being a Lagosian, definitely his works will not really come out. But when he had to come out for governorship and had to go back to his state, we saw him working. Okay, that is what is important.
Let me hear, you were in Osun State recently. What, did you see any visible
difference? Okay, you might not.
I might not know, but because I took out samples of people that were there. Even the event we went for, the Labour candidate actually came for the event. The man was just working with a lot of crowd. The thing is, yes. Aregbesola is working, but you see, you cannot take out that factor of what affected Ekiti. You know, people, according to the people that were there, people are still unhappy with the fact that most of the contracts that have been handled in Osun State are, they are Lagosians. You know, they don't believe that they are part of it,
and
and you know, surprisingly, the so-called educated ones, about 70% of what they want is still back to that stomach infrastructure that they were talking about in Ekiti State.
Yes. So but I hear you, but I also read that aside from the 40,000 that he employed, somebody giving out 750,000 uniforms, meaning that the tailors are employed. Giving out, you see, the new bridges, people were employed. He actually contracted local contractors. So people actually are working. He engaged them with work. So it's not as if there's no job on ground.
Let me jump in. Now, a governor who wants the work done doesn't care where the contractors come from. Yes. Because let's be honest with ourselves. You give an Osun State indigene, come and construct this kilometers of road. And because his uncle is the Oba, he can chop the money and come and say, hey, help me go and beg the governor.
That's just hypothetically speaking.
But I'm saying, because I'm an Osun State indigene, I was invited from Lagos to come and empower this. Why didn't they pick somebody who is based in Osun? It's because he just wants to get the work done.
All right. Now, so from what we've discussed so far, we understand that he has done work. But remember what played out in Ekiti. It's not necessarily about the work that you've gotten done. It's about the minds of the people.
That is
so can
it.
we now analyze the minds of the Osun State people? Do they say, okay, yes, you've done work, but are you connecting with me as a people?
Now,
what do you
the
think?
Jumoke that is even learned now,
Yes.
and she's from Osun State, are you going to Osun to go and vote on Saturday?
No.
Do you understand?
Which was what happened in
So
ATT.
what
That's
is,
why you call
what
it-
is going to play out? This person, someone else that I saw, he says he's leaving Lagos to go and vote. But how many of those people are there to actually vote on ground? It is only the people that can see work and appreciate it that will know that, okay, yes, this man plans, he means well for our people.
All right, now let's move to Omisore, because I read the article by this Minister of Affairs, Jalili Adeyisi. Sorry? Not Adeyisi. Anyway, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Minister of Affairs.
Police affairs.
Sorry?
Is it police affairs?
No, is it police affairs? Mr. Jalili Adeyisi. Anyway, I read the article from him, and he was suggesting that if APC wins Osun, it's not necessarily because Aregbesola was good. It's probably more because of Omisore is not a good candidate, because he lacks the charisma, he lacks the he's a poor candidate to defend to compete with Aregbesola, because of even the fact that when he was trying to do a connection with the people, he was wearing two different material. What is that? Are you trying to say? Are you trying to laugh at our face as Osun people? You know, you don't have that charisma of a leader.
I
But you will be shocked at the number of people that
will vote
for him based on that thing that he did.
Yeah.
Vote for who?
Then again.
Hold on, vote for him because he held con.
Do you know the number of presidential convoy that I saw in Osun State yesterday? They blocked us off.
Of course, an election is coming next weekend.
SSS holding what's it called? Walkie-talkie.
Yes.
They blocked off the road. The president I learned was in Osun State on Saturday, and he left on Saturday. On Sunday, if you see the heavy amount of presidential federal government backings,
you will agree with me that you agree with me that if they vote for Omisore in Osun State, it won't be because they want to vote, but because of the kind of militarization that they did in Ekiti State is what they are doing.
So that's another issue now. That intimidating presence of the federal government, can that actually sway the votes to PDP?
Definitely.
Because from the arguments we're seeing right now, it seems as if everybody's saying Aregbesola is working, so he's the possible winner. However, because of this intimidation, are we suggesting that PDP might actually just use that to win the votes?
Not only that, permanent voters card, they've disenfranchised a lot of people based on that. If they have any inkling to your area of maybe you were APC or PDP, if you were APC, they will just tell you your card wasn't available. I've been listening to reports all on the news all through the week. People complaining that they've not gotten their permanent voters card, without which you cannot vote. If you don't have it at the day of election, you won't vote.
Now, I was also reading somewhere that Aregbesola he's from Ilesha, and Ilesha is one of the biggest local governments there. And though Omisore is from Ile-Ife, that it's more likely that he gets more of the major local governments as regards as opposed to Omisore. Now, are we sure that the citizens in those states, of those APC states, APC areas, are actually giving those voters cards? Do we have that information?
Most of them have not gotten their cards.
But to be very honest, Omisore's profile is also very intimidating as an engineer. Yes, and he's from royal family from both sides. His father's side, his mother's side. He has a good pedigree. But then again, remember that this guy became senator from prison. So that he has he had a court case or anything did not stop him from becoming senator. So he's a very powerful candidate.
He's powerful, Jumoke, but what has he laid out? Because I've been waiting to hear his manifesto for the people of
former deputy governor.
What has he laid out to say, okay, this is what Aregbesola is doing right now,
and
this is what I would do that would do differently, that would benefit the people of Osun State. I have not heard that one.
We'll come back to because he had the opportunity with the debate. He didn't show up. But let me take a call from Alimosho. Good morning.
Good morning, Morayo. How are you?
Hi, Reverend Dominic. Good to have you.
Good to see you also.
Thank you, sir.
How is the babies?
They are fine.
Okay, please let me disagree with Nema quickly.
Okay.
Nema, it means that when you are going to pick your public voter card, they will ask you, you will say I'm APC or PDP. I don't think it's possible.
Okay.
Somebody pick will I tell them I'm APC or I'm a PDP? Even if I tell you I'm APC, how do you show I will not vote for PDP? If I say I'm a PDP, why do you show I will not vote for APC? That is not true. What I want to say about that is this. I wish that what happened in Ekiti did not happen in Osun State. I'm not from that area. But what happened in Ekiti still falls in my heart. And I want APC to bend down and know what happened there.
Yeah.
That's over. Let me tell you about launching. Quote me right. When they launch 1.5 billion, do you know what they do? They don't pay. If when you say I'm going to give 1 billion, then they will write your name. You start looking for contracts to make that 1 billion to give to the government. Till now, nobody has given 1 naira. This is how they launch in Nigeria. When they say I'm going to give 2 billion, so their contract will be about 10 billion. So when you do the work, you pay 2 billion. This is what they're doing.
All right,
Number two, if we have 60 billion, BBC report last night, BBC report that a young man who was a bomb victim, who lost his leg, and by now, he could not treat himself.
All right. Thank you so much, Reverend Dominic. I think we got the point of what he was trying to say. Yes, you want to say something?
Can I reply him on the PVC?
Sure, go ahead.
I followed on the news and I called some people in Osun State to confirm to me how it is. Me and Reverend Dominic, we live in Lagos. We don't know what is happening. This is how it is when you go out to get your voter's card. If you queue up, those on the PDP side, people would ordinarily be talking about their candidates and all that, easily pick up their cards. And if you had, by any mistake, voiced out your position, you will not get your card. My friend did not get hers.
Okay, no boy, we can't verify it, but
I think it's even based on probably local government that is supposed to be like an APC.
You know something that we've not talked about. APC leadership has been very silent on this Osun. Yes. Because during Ekiti, they were very, very vocal. But is it that they're trying to let, like, Aregbe, you know what, you did the job, do your own work, do the campaign yourself, handle it, or what exactly are you trying to talk to us? What are you trying to say, imply by being silent on this?
No. But there was a major, massive poster of, what's his name now, Atiku and Aregbesola, I have your back and all that. I think they are doing it, but they're just doing it.
No, I'm just saying,
because now, I don't think they want a repeat of what happened in Ekiti, that they will get to Osun State and they will tell them to
what I was trying to hear from you was, if it's possible that they don't want a repetition where people are actually voting against the leadership.
Yes, because that is
against the candidates.
What a lot of people were even saying.
But I haven't heard them talking. That's when Ekiti, they're all there, they're talking.
They said everything is going on smooth, but it is the leadership of APC that they are not comfortable with. So that is what they are saying. So it is going to be, I mean, a very tight.
Repeat itself in Osun.
Yes, in Osun State.
Let me take this call. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Peter, how are you?
Yeah, fine. Welcome back, Mariah.
Thank you. Go ahead.
You're looking good. First of all, I want you guys to ask a question. The Opoimo that was launched, the tablet is distributed to the students.
Yes.
How many were there? And how much was budgeted for?
Okay.
And I want you guys again to ask, how much is a kilometer of road constructed in Osun State under this APC? And they will tell you how much a kilometer of the road costs. You see, what I know is the elites don't vote, to be honest with you. It's the people back home that knows what they want, and they will always go for their candidate. Because election is not won on newspaper, on TV. Because like one of your guests is saying, you won't go home and vote.
Yep.
It's people that is on ground that knows. Because if you travel to Osun State, I'm telling you the truth, people are complaining, but you won't understand. But when the time comes, we'll know who the winner is.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Peter. I think that's a valid point, because no matter how much good works he has done, it still boils down to the people.
Are they satisfied with him?
Yes. They are the ones who make the decision on who's coming.
Listen, Omisore is a Christian. Aregbesola is a Muslim.
Yes.
Anyhow we look at it, religion will still play out.
How?
You remember the school something that he did the merger and all that?
Yes.
It will still come out.
The Baptist school.
Yes, the Baptist school that he did the merger. It will still come out.
It will come out, but I think he tried to do a bit of crisis management by getting the major churches, the general overseer of the major churches to endorse him.
And the imams, everybody coming together to say that we want to be united.
Exactly. So I think he's been able to get clear, I mean, manage that crisis.
You can't be 100% sure, because a lot of people are not happy. Even the grassroots, the man that washed our car, you know, everybody, and those are the people that will truly come out to vote.
But going with Obasanjo's recent statements,
that he's PDP,
even a blind man,
he's PDP, but he sees that Aregbesola is going to win the election based on grassroots support and the work that he's doing. But then again, what do the people want?
That's the real matter. But let's talk to Franklin. Good morning, Franklin. Are you there?
Oh, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Go ahead. Thanks for calling.
No, I'm calling from Ogba.
I should hold on.
He's calling from Ogba.
No, I'm calling
from Ogba. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Let me Yes, first of all, say something. I agree with what Nema was saying.
Yes.
I've listened to a lot of radio programs within the weekend. A lot of people are complaining that they have not gotten their voters card, mostly the APC members. And they always make this comment that whenever they go, they'll ask them which party they belong, and they said, I'm not to party APC, they will not give them their voters card.
I can't hear him, but let's go.
True. If PDP will allow this game to be played on a neutral ground, on a level ground, PDP is not going to win the election.
True.
Don't forget that in 2011, Osun State was the only state that did not vote for Jonathan in 2011.
Yes.
He lost election in Osun State. So, Aregbesola has done very, very well. I listened to what Chief Obasanjo said when he was coming back from when he was interviewed. He said, if I were to be Omisore, I will allow this man to finish his 8 years before coming, because this man has done very, very well.
All right.
So he has his own wrong side of it.
Yes.
But
thank you very much, Frank. I think we're all on that agree with that.
On completed bridges that work have started. I was not telling my husband, if by peradventure something now goes wrong, what will now happen to all these projects?
They abandon it.
They now abandon it.
I've seen that happen in
and you keep voting somebody in that is not working.
It seems Omisore is just bent on reversing everything Aregbe has done. Not necessarily that he has a mandate, but it's more of just let me reverse.
Mariah, what APC should be concerned about now is not the fact that, because if you look at everything on ground, yes, the people are not happy, but the people that truly know what
they're doing. Who says they're not happy?
No, some are not happy. Okay. You know,
yes.
But the people that know what they're doing, they are going back to Osun State to vote on Saturday. What they should be concerned about is that intimidation that happened in the They should concern themselves about rigging of the elections, because, like the caller said, if it is going to be on a neutral ground, there is no way.
But do you know that
Omisore, because he has not brought out anything that he wants to do for the people.
But if
you don't have voters card, you can't
there's an argument. There's somewhere I read.
I will go online now. I say I'm not a I'm a PDP member.
There's somewhere that I read an article that says that if APC wins Osun, it will only reiterate the fact that Jonathan is only looking for is ensuring that INEC is just protecting the votes of the people. That he's not trying to intimidate them so that they can sway the votes to PDP, but it's more like let them be free and fair, because they are assuming that Osun should go to Aregbesola.
Unfortunately, in the Punch this morning, we heard the APC leader saying that there's a
local government.
Yes, there's a mandate for INEC to win Osun for PDP by all means.
So that will not let us know why INEC really starts. If we see,
I was telling someone yesterday.
Let me take Michael's call. Good morning, Michael.
Good morning, ma.
Thanks for calling. Go ahead.
I just want to comment about the Osun State election.
Yes.
Personally, I didn't like the man Aregbesola, probably because of his appearance, because he has this extremist tendency in a way. So, but I started doffing my cap for him when Fashola was about constructing the bridge that link, I think, what's the name of this place? Ilasa to this Sele Express side.
Yes.
So he said Aregbe wrote in the master plan that if they should construct that bridge, it will link up like 4 local governments together. And then we also saw what played out at the end of the day.
Yes.
So it eased out the traffic in that axis. So, and again, come to the issue of Osun election. I think the Osun people have their destiny in their hands.
Exactly.
So the onus is for them.
Yes, onus on them.
Thank
you so much, Michael. I think we're going to end with that note, because the onus really is on them. No matter how much we analyze it, no matter how much we look at both sides, really the onus is on the people of Osun State to decide who their government is. They're going to continue with the good governance Rauf has seemingly provided. Or they say Omisore is a man of the people. He carries 2 corns and he wears Ankara different prints and he shows that he connects with us. That's fine. Let them vote for the people, the person they want. On that note, we need to round up the segment. When we come back, more on Osun State elections. Stay with us. We'll be right back.